Story time. So this one is entitled, How I Fell in Love with the Wrong Person. Yeah, that's kind of like how it went. I fell in love with the wrong person. I remember it as if it was yesterday, right? It was 1994, Wingate High School. And as every other person in my age, I always have curious eyes. At that time, I was a little bit shy, right? So I was just the observant type. I only used to watch and observe and think about what I'll say in my head, but it could never come out, to approach the person. So I used to always observe this young lady. As she walked past, I used to always just look at her. When she looked at me, I look away, Young kid, what I know about that, right? Anyway, she had this friend, and her friend always sit together, always hanging out, always walking the hallway together. And they would have lunch in the cafeteria together. And I would always sit like on the side, far away, and just keep, just look and make eye contact. I just like how she looked. She was just a nicely put together young lady, right? That was the facts. So I used to just stare, right? So I'm there eating lunch in the lunchroom, and her and her friend, on the other side, and I'm eating and I'm watching her and I'm watching. And I looked up, looking at her, and her friend caught my eye. Her friend eye caught my eye. So I did a quick look away kind of thing, try to not make it look too obvious, like, But the friend saw me. That time passed. I remember one other time. I believe I was in the gym, right? And she walked past and I was just looking at her. Again, she's always with her friend. They always walking, they always go into the gym, they always doing everything together. I'm looking, the friend eye again caught my eye looking at her. Friend smiling. But let me tell you something. The truth and the fact is, I never was really attracted to the friend. I really didn't have that connection with the friend as I did with the real person that I was looking at. But it so seems that I could have never gotten eye contact with her. It was always her friend. I could have just gone over and say hi. I could have just gone over and say, my name and, those pickup lines that people normally say. But I had a very strong accent, coming in from the Caribbean. I had this very strong accent, and I was shy, okay? I used to talk a lot. I know a lot of you guys can't believe that, but it's true. So one day, the friend came up to me, and she started to talk, and give me the nice little smile and talk and stuff like that, and ask me my name. And she actually made a move on me. She, the friend, not the one I was looking at, I'm talking about the other friend. The other friend that always catching my eye. Me and her eye always making four, right? She came up to me and she started to ask me questions about myself. Who am I? What's my name? And give me the nice look, and she gave me her number. Asked her to call her. At that time, I don't know, I really didn't know how to feel about it, because the truth and the fact about it is, I really wasn't looking at her. The eye, the sweet eye, the look, the glimpse, it wasn't for her. It was for her friend. She gave me her number. I called her and we started to talk and conversate and stuff like that. All of a sudden, she's hanging out with her friend. So her and her friend walk in and they see me, and she would come and she would give me this big hug. And I would see her friend on the side always looking away and thinking, well, that's probably her friend, new boyfriend or something like that. So she, you know, because they're friends, she's not going to touch at all. She's a distance away. And that started to grow and grow and grow and grow, right? But I'm telling you, from the beginning, I did not have eye for this young lady. It wasn't her. I wasn't looking at her. She misread what I was saying. The communication was for her friend. But over time, her friend was not going to mess with me now, because she probably telling her friend that I am her new guy and all of that stuff. And I just had to accept the fact that it was a lost case. I might as well just go ahead with it, right? But she ended up turning out to be a nice person. She ended up turning out to be a really nice person. And I never had the opportunity to actually connect with her friend, because at that time, how you gonna look me messing with both friends, right? That didn't happen. So I know what you're wondering, right? So did I ever get to connect with a friend like sometime later down in life? Nah, I never did. We graduated a couple of years after. In fact, I don't even know if I'll remember what either one of them looked like if I see them today. But that's my story, how I fell in love with the wrong person. And if the right person is watching this right now, I'm just kidding. That's my story. That's my story.
Ride Along Live.